Well, I guess I'm gonna call this a winter trail. I don't know what this is, what it's called or anything, but it's I don't know. I don't know what the elevation is I'm at right now, but pretty high up. I missed the first half of the trail. Well, first eighth of the trail. I don't know where this actually goes. There's some off trails I might take, possibly made by animals. Doesn't really look like people roam too far off the trail. But this is just north of Minnedosa. Guess the best explanation would be Dairy Isle. Looks like people quad through here. Very rocky here. There's a lot of houses in this town that are made out of stone, made out of granite. I find it kind of funny with the stuff they used to do back in the day. Like, why don't we build stone houses anymore? Well, somebody lost a part of their quad. Like, to make stone houses out of granite, like, why don't we do that anymore? Nuclear bomb could go off and your house would still be standing. The roof might be gone. And people wonder how the Egyptians made the temples. Yeah, the rocks were big, but think about our ancestors building stone houses out of granite with simple tools. And give a shout out to the Freemasons. There is a Freemason club here in Minnedosa. I believe this is, I don't know what this trail is called. I'm just calling it the Winter Trail because that's all it says on the signs. I was going to head southbound, but I think that would just take me right back into town. I just keep getting more and more elevated. They just going up and up. Let's see if I run into a chupacabra. Cross my fingers I don't run into a bear. All I have is a knife on me. Ooh, some bear scat. Ooh. Pretty sure that's bear scat. Why? Because it's choke cherries. Yeah, I'll just leave the camera like this for a little bit. Kind of eerily quiet out here. But I'm going to head off the trail here soon. I'm going to see if I can find some animal trails. I hate walking on trails. I always cut through. I like to walk through the bush and try and get lost. But it's kind of hard to get lost because there is a cell phone tower out over here. And then there's another cell phone tower up over here where the sun is. So it's going to be pretty hard to get lost. And even if it gets dark, it'll be easy to find where I'm going. But it's really rocky out here. Lots of birch out here, silver birch. The Indians used to make medicine out of these trees. Here, let me see if I can find a fresh silver birch. I wanted one off of a big tree here, but there's no small limbs. They used it as aspirin. Come on, silver birch. Yeah, I'll try this one right here. Let's see. Flip the camera around. Yep, that's the right one. They used to chew on silver birch. Kind of tastes like aspirin too. Enough of that. Hey Cam, hey 24. What's up, bud? buds. Hanging out on the winter trail here. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to do. These little trails here, these animal trails. This is what I want to be on. I want to get lost, you hoser. Oh, this looks promising. Pretty much all the leaves are gone off the trees. It's about, I don't know, 10 degrees Celsius right now. Ugh. This was almost lost a couple of years ago because just south of here, someone had thrown a cigarette butt and this started to catch on fire. Thank goodness a bunch of good contractors had seen the smoke, ran up in here into the trail, and they all happened to stomp it out. And no interview this week. Had Josh last night. Well, I didn't interview Josh last night. I had to postpone mine. And then a couple people, I was trying to get a hold of Brian. You guys probably know him as Badger. Well, 2-4, you know him as Badger, Salty Badger. I was going to interview him, but I might delay till next Wednesday, and I'll do maybe something cryptic. You know, talk about like Bigfoot, Chupacabra. You know, scary stuff. Considering next week's Halloween. I know my other buddy's doing a Halloween show, but I'll just catch the last half of his. I might email T-Bone, Rolling with T-Bone, and see if he wants to do some cryptic stuff. Ooh, this is not looking promising. This trail's starting to peter out till nothing. Oh, somebody's been out here chopping wood, though. I don't know. You better. Oh, fuck, bud. Happy 55th birthday, man. Happy birthday. Cheers, man. I'd crack a beer for you, but my funds are extremely limited right now, considering I'm not working. Kind of sucks. Someone did tell me to apply at the bar for a bartending job. And then they called me back 15 minutes later and they're like, no, don't apply there. I was like, why? They're like, oh, because so-and-so doesn't want you to work there. Well, that really doesn't matter. That's, it's not her fucking business. You know, she's just an employee there. So she can go fucking blow me. Well, we're not even 10 minutes in and I'm already swearing. Damn. Whoops. Ooh. But, I don't know. I just need a job right now. I won't be able to swing hammer ever again, which really, really sucks. It's the only thing I've ever known. Construction, wood stoves, and fireplaces. I was a wet inspector for about 17 years doing wet certifications. And wet certifications, if you guys don't know what that is, that's wood energy technical training. I dropped out of school. Ooh, check out these mushrooms. These are pretty cool. Look how red those are. Wow, those are ugly. Yeah, don't eat those. And then I'll really get lost. See, there's like little marshes and stuff here at the top of the hill. Well, I'm still not at the top of the hill. But anyways, back to wet certification. Yeah, so I used to go and inspect fireplaces, do insurance claims and stuff like that. And say if somebody's house burnt down, you know, or had smoke damage or something like that, I go in and inspect for the insurance companies and let them know if it really was like, was it the homeowner's fault or was it whoever installed its fault? Ooh, here we go. This is where I should sell my soul. I'm at a crossroads. I'm gonna flip this around. Hey, 2-4, this is Cam. He's just south of Winnipeg. He does metal detecting and stuff like that. Really nice guy. Really want to hook up with him one day, sit down, maybe have a tea or something. I don't drink coffee. I shake bad enough. Yeah, I'm always kind of wired right up. Huh. I don't know, should I go up or should I go down? It's kind of funny, there's a hole right here too, like somebody was already selling their soul to the devil. I just need my pieces of silver and a bottle of whiskey. I can remember, I'm pretty sure I know the witchcraft behind that. Well, I wouldn't really call it witchcraft, but there is a incantation. I cannot say that right. Incantation. Like ooh, incantation. Like a spell where you call the devil. Like Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson, the blues musician who went to the crossroads and sold his soul to the devil so he could play that old guitar. Ooh. And now I'm at a crossroads again. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to head down. The quad trail doesn't look like a quad's been down this one, so. Okay, everyone remember where I turned, okay? Yeah, Robert Johnson. If you guys have ever watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He was, they did a little snippet of him. Devil taught me how to play this guitar. Play it real good. If you guys ever went to the crossroads to sell your soul to the devil, what would you sell your soul for? I thought about this since I was a kid. Oh, there's a fence right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's all rusted. It's kind of hard to. An old cattle fence. Oh, that's hard to show up on camera. It's almost like asking a genie. The genie's always out there to screw you. You make a wish and like, I wish I was a millionaire. But then, yeah, you're a millionaire, and then next day you get thrown in jail for embezzlement. So you got to be very careful about how you make your wishes. Like, I think what I'd do is I'd ask the devil to, I don't know, pick a finger. With this finger, well, watch. With this finger, if any scratch ticket I scratch, I win. I win the jackpot. That's pretty good because then you always have money coming in. But then the thing is, the devil would probably screw me over, and the next day I'd cut my finger off with a sawzall or a circular saw. Ooh, there's another trail right there that goes on the other side of this fence. No, I'm going to stay over here. So you got to be very wary how you. Oh, I am on the main trail right now. There's no quad marks anymore. So come on in the comments. You guys are going to sell your soul to the devil. What would you sell it for? Would it be money, fame? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be famous. And then the one thing with money, that's another thing. Oh yeah, this is why I call this the winter trail. Just says winter. This sawzall would take some commitment. Or just slam it in a car door, just something like so stupid. But that's the thing, you gotta word out your wish very, very specifically. You're gonna sell your soul. Some people just blurt shit out of their head, like, "Oh, I wish I had $1 million." And it's like, oh, $1 million doesn't get you that far right now. Oh, I got a trail that goes up. I'm gonna hit the up trail. Oh, there's a lot of granite here. Oh, the moss looks awesome. Bright green moss. And if you're ever lost in the forest, see where the moss is here? The moss always faces north. So it's always a good way to tell where you are. Big broken tree right there. No wildlife so far. It's not even a fucking bird or a squirrel. It's kind of eerie. I think I found a spot where I could put some silver in the ground and leave a bottle of whiskey. I don't know why it has to be whiskey. Can anybody tell me why the devil wants whiskey? Oh, there's some deer scat. Tell you the truth, if I was the devil, I'd want a bottle of Tito's. Yeah, good luck buying a house for $1 million. Oh, the mudslinger's in here. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that was you. Sorry, dude. I should probably look at my phone a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be pretty hard to buy a house. Oh, now I'm circling back up this hill. Yeah, like nowadays, you're looking at like $500,000 plus taxes. You know, yeah, say you buy $1 million house, you know, that the next year comes along, it's like, oh, now you get your tax bill. It's like, oh, and don't forget your hydro and heating bill. Oh yeah, and for mudslinger there, but yeah, we call electricity here hydro because it all comes from hydroelectric dams, especially here in Manitoba. We did have a coal generating plant just south of me, but they shut it down. Oh, and I didn't even fucking. Yeah, I might as well send that now. I was supposed to put that up earlier. Yeah, is that another trail? You know what? I'm going right off trail. Oh, the hydro, yeah. Hydroelectricity. Here we go. Now I'm on a deer trail. This is what I want to be on. I hate walking on just regular trails. A little boring. And then you just see what everyone else sees. Ooh. Okay, now we're coming up to a good view of Lake Minnedosa. If I can get a good view. Oh yeah, in the Maritimes, for sure. And I'll do that quickly. And then I'll do this. 2-4's from, he's from Nova Scotia. He's a Maritimer. Out in the Maritimes, they burn a lot of oil and burn a lot of coal. But what's kind of funny is some of those old oil burners, well, not old, some of the new oil burners they have are actually quite efficient. And then, this isn't good. Am I going to get shot? Mm-hmm. The joys of going off trail. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see why now. Private property. Well, that fucking sucks. I really don't want to walk down that hill either. You can kind of see the lake from here. And it sucks though. This whole summer, well, pretty much half the summer, we had. Yeah, get StreamYard. If you go to my page, And then you hit more underneath my logo there. Uh, what am I trying to say? Yeah, email me. You'll find my email. You'll find my email there on my YouTube page. And my email is right there, clear as day. It's a Google account or a Gmail account. Ooh, now I'm really getting lost. Petered out to pretty much nothing. There we go. Here's another deer trail. I did a lot of hiking through Squirrel Hill. That's just east of here. And that's it's about 14 kilometers long. It's pretty interesting out there. Lots of bears. I don't like to go hiking in the summertime out here. Oh, I didn't finish the story about the lake. About halfway through the summer, we had no rain, and it was very hot here. It was probably one of the hottest summers we've ever had, hottest, driest summers. And the lake got that blue algae, which is toxic for, livestock and people to be drinking, and makes you super itchy. Hey, Red. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just going for a hike. Now that the wood ticks are all gone, don't have to worry about them. Well, they've been gone for a couple months now, but oh man, I'm getting close to civilization, and I don't want to be there. I'm trying to get away. Oh, that's interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, I'm just going for a hike. Check this out. Red pine. A red pine. The only fucking red pine in a whole fucking area of silver birch. That is very unusual. Well, good luck, little buddy. Hope you survive. You itch from swimming in it. You get really itchy. You can actually, if you drink it, it will poison you. Yeah, it will poison you, and it will poison your livestock. So if you have cattle or anything like that, you'll even notice the deer won't go near the water. We'll try and find a running source. Oh, sweet. There's an old tractor sitting right here. I think that's an old tractor. Tractor? Well, it can't be a combine. Closest field to here is probably about a kilometer that away. Kilometer north of here. Oh, no. Oh, well, what is it? Giant rake. Old rake. Old farming rake. Oh, there's still a chair on there. That's cool. I always wanted to put one of those seats on a bicycle. Wagon wheel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, something's going on. 17. Oh, you're lucky, man. It was 17 degrees. Bird poop. Oh, man. I just gave myself vertigo looking at my phone walking up this hill. Woo! You're dizzy. Bird poop. Bird poop. 70. So that's about, I don't know, what is that, 14 degrees? 824. You could probably do the conversion on that. Here's another deer trail. Get off the beaten trail. $70. Oh, there's a fence post. I wonder if there's a fence there. As I get behind in the comments. Yeah, I'll probably pop in when you do that. Whew, this is a lot higher than it looks. Gotta do a little bit of climbing. Yeah, this hill. Yeah, it's pretty high. And then I got this to deal with. Yeah, that's a good question. Crystal, aka Red, you still in Nevada? Oh, there is a fence. Ooh. Oh. Oops. What am I doing here? Because I caught a brand new. Do you farm? I had a farm. I had to leave though. Because it's under my dad's corporation. Yeah, actually, let's get into that. There we go. Just do that, and then I can read it better. And I'll probably be there for the next 2-3 years. I'm getting ready to start school. Oh, what you going to school for? Don't say nursing. Please don't say nursing. That is one job I don't think I could ever do. Oh, there's a cell phone tower. You missed. Right when it's pretty much impossible to get lost where I am right now. Because this is east right here behind me. Oh, sorry, this is west behind me. There's a cell phone tower right over there. So it doesn't really matter where I walk. If it does get dark, just follow the cell phone tower. Take me right to where I need to go. But literally, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. I am completely off trail. Oh, but it's nice. It's nice out here. I don't have to worry about wood ticks, no flies, no mosquitoes. That's another thing. This year, mosquitoes were like maybe for about a week. What was it? Canada Day. Canada Day. We had fireworks, and I went down to the fireworks. I just got eaten alive. You think all the smoke from the fireworks? I was right beside where they were shooting them, so it was kind of hard to film because I didn't realize I was right on top underneath them. Uh, wow, can you tell I'm high up? Yeah, it's getting hard to. Well, probably walking uphill doesn't help either. Oh, yeah, I want parallel license. What's a parallel license? Yeah, I used to live on a farm with 10 acres. But everything's under a corporation number. It's kind of a. Shouldn't really be talking about this. My dad is very well connected, and he used to be very, very well. He's still smart, but he just does stupid things. And no, this isn't a joint. It's a cowboy. Running low on funds and stuff like that. So what I do is I buy my packs of smokes because where I live, you can't get pouches of tobacco. And I break the smokes in half, and I can get about 3 cigarettes, 3 cowboys out of a cigarette. I knew I should have brought my torch. No, no property. What am I using for a camera? I'm just using my phone. It's a Samsung S22, I believe. It's a little bit older, but it works. And what I'm doing actually is I'm tethering. So I have another cell phone in my backpack, which I'm linking to the cell phone tower, and then I have this phone linked to that phone. So that's probably another reason why, because me bouncing around like this with my phone, normally it gets blurry. I find the image stays a lot clearer. Oh, paralegal. Good for you. Fucking A. Fucking A. I'll have to call you up next time I get arrested. Paralegal. Oh, I should probably put that on stage. So the farm is under that corporation number. Most of the time, my dad, when he gets properties, puts it under a corporation number, and it kind of isolates. Like, I used to be a drug dealer. And what's kind of funny is my dad didn't give a shit that I was a drug dealer. My dad kind of put me in those places where I was able to connect with certain people, like 81s. You guys don't know what an 81 is. It's abbreviation for HA. I was well connected with the Chinese mafia out of Winnipeg. I was getting ounces or pounds of weed for like $600. If you guys don't know what a pound of weed looks like, it's 2 full-size freezer Ziploc bags full of weed. And to tell you the truth, those Chinese know how to grow weed. It's getting hash. As soon as I came back from Quebec, told everyone I was going to go straight. And then my dad kind of, without any words being spoiled, let's say more or less words, pretty much put me into a position where I had all these connections. I was selling cigarettes. I was buying 10 cases at a time. That's $12,000. $12,000 worth of cigarettes at a time. But now I can talk about why everything's in a number, where I said about isolating ourselves. It protects the property. No one can touch it. Say if I got busted. And another thing is it kind of gives me a heads up because they have to, considering I wasn't the owner of the house and it came back to a listed number, they'd have to get a hold of the corporation and let them know what the cops are doing and why they're going to kick the door in. So normally you have about 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours to, clean up your mess. But I'm not stupid enough to, leave shit lying around. And normally I had drop houses. I'd pay people to, store my stuff for me. Yeah, tethering. Yeah, it's the way to go, especially if you're bouncing around with your phone. No, it doesn't use twice as much data. No, it just uses the same amount of data. Where I find I start burning up data is when I'm starting to get far away from the cell phone towers, and your phone is sitting there bouncing around, trying to figure out where it's going to get its signal from. Oh, what did I miss here? My friend's wife is an attorney. Is an attorney's assistant here in Minnedosa, but she's going back to Mauritius. She's from Mauritius. She was thinking about going to, Nigeria or something like that. But, my buddy's going to stay here while she takes off, and he's going to make some extra money. I am literally in the middle of nowhere. No trail. I'm just making my own. Lots of deadfall in here. Oh, excuse me. I had breakfast for Lupper. I was up last night with Sandra till about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I slept in quite a bit. Oh, and Red, if you're still here, Sandra's mammogram came back clean, so that's a good thing. But now we're dealing with her high blood pressure and her diabetes. Finally, she's taking stuff for her diabetes, which is nice. And no, she's not taking metformin. Just I can't remember what she's taking. Normally, I stay up to date on what she's putting in her body. I'm the only one who actually looks up what that shit does to you. Like her blood pressure medication, that shit's fucked up. Her feet swelled up like balloons. It was like zero push. Like, see how it squishes? That's how her legs were. You couldn't even push on them. Yeah, that's what they say, Red, but not necessarily. Especially when she likes her deep fried foods and salty shit. Oh, I'm really getting lost here. This is cool. I like that. I have a lot of anxiety and stuff, but this doesn't bother me. This absolutely does not bother me by any means. Oh, I didn't hit that. Trying not to trip over myself right now. Kind of cool to come out here and make a fort out here in the middle of nowhere and hide out for the winter. Weird. The only mushrooms I seen were the ones back there, those bright red ones. I went hiking about a month ago and I found some well mushrooms. I took them home, I cooked them up, and I ate them. It's funny, everyone's like, don't eat those, you're gonna poison yourself. It's like, give me a break. I know what I'm doing. And does it look like I'm worried about poisoning myself? Oh, cool, I'm back on a deer trail. Interesting. All the bears should be like getting ready to hibernate by now. snowed here 2 weeks ago. It didn't stick around. As soon as it hit the ground, it was melting. Oh, there we go. Back on the trail. Well, at least I think this is a well-traveled. Oh, there's a cell phone tower. Oh, you can't see it from here because of that lighting. This is why it's hard to get lost out here. You'd have to be pretty dumb. You just see the top of the tower up there, right there. Oh, this is a cell phone tower road. Maybe I'll take this way up. How old am I? I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 in January. It's funny, as everyone thinks I'm like 27. Does this look like I'm 27? See the gray in there? That's stress. Especially right now, not being at the farm. So yeah, my dad's very well connected. Pretty much knows everybody. It's good and it's bad. I gotta blow my nose. Or at least wipe it. I had a good run as a drug dealer. When I was in my 20s, I had a crew of like 5 people. We were slinging coke. They were slinging coke. They didn't know I was doing ecstasy, LSD, ketamine. I never touched the GHB though. There was I remember one guy who wanted to make a deal with me for a couple ounces of blow, and the blow we were getting was like 90% pure. This is one of the other reasons I stopped selling blows, because it kept getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and I wanted to sell a product, a brand name. Everyone knew, like, if you want a good shit, you go talk to these people. And then shit started getting weak, and then we started getting blamed for cutting it. And then when you start getting blamed for cutting it, what happens? People get pissed off, and then they want to rat you out. They don't want to rob you because your shit's bad. Oh yeah, back to the GHB. So another associate, well, not associate, an acquaintance of mine, ended up buying up all this GHB. GHB is also known as a date rape drug, or liquid ecstasy. I'm going to take this deer trail right here. But everyone I know that took that GHB became schizophrenic. It fucked with their heads real bad. Every drug I ever sold to anybody never hurt anybody. I can count on both my hands how many people I know are schizophrenic. Or it looked like somebody had a fire pit over here. So I don't know. You ever have that like spider sense? Just don't do something. Yeah, I had it then too. And then told my my group there, you know what? I made my money. Pretty happy with what I did. I think I'm gonna shut down for a while. I warned them too, or I was like, the heat's on. The heat is on. Cops are after us. I've been arrested 14 times, only ever charged once. Oh, sorry. If you count my impaired, that's 2, but drug related, I had only been charged once, and it was for 2 grams of weed. And it was funny, they remanded it, and a remand is when they delay the court date. Like, they don't have enough information, blah, blah, blah. Lawyers haven't talked to each other yet. So what they do is it's a postponement. So they just keep remanding it. And ended up just a slap on the wrist. Here you go. Like, really, what are we going to do with this guy? Fucking 2 grams of weed? But the cops knew I had a lot more than that because the 2 grams of weed were in one of those half-pound baggies, and you could tell that there was a half-pound in there. So they knew I was rolling heavy. Oh, sorry, I'm getting behind on the comments again here. 38? Yeah, that's a good guess. It's funny, I went to this one job. I did a cast job for some guy. $1,000 for 2 days. That's pretty fucking good 2 days. And all I had to do was stand there and watch for trains. Kind of like a flagger. We were replacing a railroad crossing. This guy was desperate to have a safety supervisor, so he just threw a badge on me, gave me $1,000, and I was a safety supervisor for 2 days. Kinda safety supervisor. They thought I was oh, deer. Well, if there's one deer, there's gonna be more. I'm gonna flip the camera around. White-tailed deer just ran across me. But yeah, all my friends. It's I don't know if you can see its tail. This is one thing I wish I could do with StreamYard is zoom. It won't let me do, so I'm trying to be quiet. It's looking right at me. Fuck, they blend in real good, even with that big white ass. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just I want to get a good shot of you. Come here. Where'd your friend run off to? Hey, I'm not gonna do anything. Well, you can't even see it on camera. Well, it's not running away completely. It just darts over from one side to the other. So I'll get to the comments here in a second. Go. Oh, it's looking right at me. It's hard to see. Oh, there we go. I think I might have a good shot. See that camera. No, that's worse. And it's just walking now. Knows I'm not gonna hurt it. Even if I had a gun, I don't know. With the price of meat, I'd probably shoot it right now. Go back to the house and grab some rope and string it up. Ugh. Yeah, I used to bring pounds of weed out from Winnipeg to Brandon. Well, that deer don't give a shit that I'm here. It's just slowly walking past me right now. But yeah, all my friends, that group of 5, they all ended up getting busted. One guy's in jail. He went to jail, and then jail's like the school for scoundrels. Went into jail for selling drugs, and then comes out of jail with a degree in mail fraud, identity theft. What else did he do? He was getting into. He was one of the first people that was using debit machines with the scanners. So what you do is you take somebody's credit card and you run it through. It looks like a debit machine, and it scans your credit card, and it copies all your information, your name, blah blah blah, your banking information, your name, and everything on there. And what he'd do is he'd take a hotel room key and swipe it, and that hotel room key is now pretty much essentially that person's credit card. So I think he's doing 10 years for that right now in Edmonton. The other person, I think they're dead now. They were rolling. They thought they were going to transfer over to the 81. And if you know anything about the 81, and if you knew anything about this person, there's no fucking way. Speaking of 81, Satan's Choice is making a huge comeback right now. Harley Gwendon, the son of the leader, or the founder of Satan's Choice, is now okay, this is unheard of. The first ever in history, a patch is now back. A patch that had been dissolved by the 81s is now been brought back. In his first day alone, he had taken 148 HA members and patched them over to this SC, Satan's Choice. And I'm pretty sure I know Harley. We used to go tobogganing together back in the day. He's a year younger than me. He just actually had his 41st birthday on, was it last week, if I'm correct? So he's a year younger than me. He's a lot bigger than me. I remember when I knew him, he was a small little pissant that fucking troublemaker. Absolute troublemaker when he was a kid. Oh, it worked. He got away with that card thing for like a couple of years. And then he just got sloppy. But that's how you get caught. You get sloppy or you piss somebody off. I'm just lucky that I got to walk away from everything. Not too many people get to walk away from stuff like that, and have no repercussions. I still do look over my back, but this is why I keep my head low. And yes, I do stuff on here, blah, 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 but I don't know. Most of the people that I dealt with back in the day, like I said, they're probably in jail or up shit creek or dead. But yeah, that Satan's Choice thing, man, that is unreal. The first ever in history for a patch to come back. That is unreal. And his reasoning for that is the club that he was a part of in Ontario. And I have to specify that the 81s in Canada here, they're run by their own province. Like Quebec HA and Ontario HA, the Newfoundland HA, Nova Scotia HA, they're all run by their own province. They're completely isolated from themselves. They create their own rules and their own laws. And what Harley didn't like is there was some members, that were brought up in conversation and at meetings, that were doing unsettling things, like beating up their wives, abusing their kids, just doing shady shit that he just didn't feel that he wanted to be a part of. And the leader of his chapter just turned a blind eye, probably because these guys were good money makers and stuff like that. Yeah, Hell's Angels, Satan's Choice. Yeah, biker gangs, bikies, as Australians would call them. And as of right now, Satan's Choice is almost worldwide. They got chapters in Nevada, Detroit. There's a few other ones. Actually, there's quite a few that he wasn't allowed to elaborate on very much. I would like to interview Harley. That'd be interesting. I sent him some Instagrams, seeing if he wanted to talk. I didn't tell him what my name was though. Uh, if I would have told him my last name, it'd probably be a definite in. But like I said, I walked away from all that shit. I'd rather just be a hang around than anything. But no, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I just want to live a quiet life, simple, quiet life. I just want a job, I go to and not be bothered and just be left alone. Oh, not a single pine tree. I can't believe I found that little seedling. Like, how the fuck did that seedling get out here? Like, bird or bear scat? Like, it's amazing to come through this trail next year and see if that little seedling is going. Oh, it's funny. I have no idea where I'm walking right now. I'm not even on a trail. I'm just roaming through the woods. This is my favorite. Maybe tomorrow I'll go through Squirrel Hill. But the problem with Squirrel Hill, it's so up and down, up and down. I don't know if I'd be able to get a signal at all. But that's a beautiful hiking trail. They got little warm up shacks with wood stoves, and there's bottles of water there in case you get stranded or lost. But I could find that some of those huts with my eyes closed. Ugh. But yeah, oh yeah, and then leaving the farm. Yeah, I just had to get away from my dad. He's turning into a toxic person. Old age, dementia, and Alzheimer's will do that to you. It's weird how dementia and Alzheimer's really messes with your head. Um, you can really tell it's happening when simple little things that they start doing, like the snap, like get angry like that. Reason I don't know why people with dementia and Alzheimer's, when they first start getting symptoms of it, they start getting frustrated and angry for no reason. And I think it's because they don't realize that they can't remember anything. There's another little deer trail there. I can go sideways too. They just allowed sideways in about a month ago, so you can still go sideways like this. About a month ago, you could only do vertical like this, but you can go sideways now with StreamYard. Vertical, you need to. Oh, okay. You found a pattern to it, eh? You found a method to the madness. I'm just looping around in circles now. So funny. There's a few people I know that I've talked to the last little while. They're like, you know what? You should go talk to your dad. No, because there is no talking to him. There is no talking. It's an argument. He's the type of guy who'll call me. He doesn't even have my phone number. When I call him, I use a Google number. So if he does ever try to get a hold of me again, the number's deleted. A lot of people I try and call, like, that I don't want to talk to, I'll use an internet phone line and then delete it right away. But yeah, there's no talking with him. There's no reasoning with him. But lately, like, I go and talk to a therapist like once a week. There's a lot of secrets that my dad held from me, and a lot about my mother. My dad raised me since I was 7 years old, by himself, while my mother disappeared for 2 years. Oh, what's this? The box here. Metal box. Ugh. What is that? Oh, it looks like a giant downspout. Giant east. Oh, it's a mailbox. It's a homemade mailbox. What the fuck is a homemade mailbox doing out here? I'm literally in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and there's a mailbox. Ugh. Keep doing that. Okay. So you can get found. Oh, okay, yeah. I understand. Well, I'm gonna start heading southbound. Found another deer trail, so I'm gonna start heading that way. Kind of sucks. There's a lot of poison ivy out here, but you can't tell where the poison ivy is right now. If you ever get poison ivy on you, funny trick. Funny trick. Pits on a sock. Normally you get poison ivy around your ankles if you're wearing shorts and, ankle socks or something like that. Piss on a sock and then wrap it around where you get the poison ivy, and it'll pull the burning sensation off until you can get home and put proper medication on it. Kind of like a jellyfish, which is interesting. It must be the ammonia in your urine. I guess I'm going this way. I gotta do a bunch of walking over logs. Watch me break my ankle, my other ankle. Oops. Oh, there's poison ivy right there. There's poison ivy. I believe that's still green. Yeah, poison ivy doesn't affect me like that. That's funny. Oops. What's funny is my dad held information about my mother for years. When was this? When I was 39 years old, me and Sandra were out doing some inspections on some wood stoves. We happened to stop in this town, and we went to the Legion there. Really nice Legion. I like to stop at all the towns with Legions and see what kind of like memorabilia and stuff they have. Normally they've got some pretty cool stuff in there, like giant artillery rounds, found in concrete or in brick walls in Britain. But anyway, so stopped at this Legion, and I know my sister had lived in this town, and I heard the bartender at the Legion say something about a certain name, and I was like, "Oh, so you know so and so?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, oh, "Okay." She's like, "Oh, how do you know her?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I just know her. Blah blah blah. Just trying to be subtle, like mind my p's and q's. Don't want to. I hate giving too much information away to people and stuff that I don't know." So she's like, "Oh yeah, her mother comes in here all the time. She used to be a bartender here." I was like, "Okay, what's her mother's name?" And she said some fucking weird name. I was like, "That's not what her mother's name is." She's like, "Well, how the fuck would you know what her name is?" I was like, "Because I'm her fucking son." She just looked at me. She's like, yeah, FYI, She'll be in here in about 15 minutes. She comes in here every day and plays cribbage. So me and Sandra sat there, kind of by the entrance, kind of tucked away from everyone. And it's funny, Sandra looked at me. She's like, will you know her when you see her? It's been that long. So how many years is that? 39 minus 7 was the last time I seen her. Sorry. I can't do math right now. And that's simple math. But it's okay. That's 7 minus 9. That's 2. What is that? 20, 32 years? Am I right? 30. Yeah, that's 32 years. 32 years I hadn't seen that stupid bitch for. Oh, and that stupid bitch ruined my Christmases for the rest of my life. My birthdays, my Christmases. She called me Christmas Eve when I was 9 years old after disappearing for 2 years. 2 years? 3 years. 7 to 9. Calls me up on Christmas Eve. Hey, you want to come to my mom and dad's for Christmas? I was like, holy fuck, I'm 9 years old at this time. You ever remember? And I said on the phone, you know what, bitch? You can live without me or disappear for fucking 2-3 years without ever fucking contacting me. You could probably live the rest of your life without me. Go fuck off. But then, when I found out the day I seen her at the Legion, oh, that's pretty. It's the lone leaf. You got a survivor. I will survive. So we leave the Legion. Oh, my mother walks in. She does one of those walks, looks, takes 2 steps back, looks at my face, looks at Sandra's face, and just kept walking. And then Sandra's like, was that her? I was like, yeah. So I get back to the city. And it's like, hey, Dad, never believe who I ran into. And he's like, oh, who? I was like, my mom. He was like, oh, where did you see her? I was like, in Rivers at the Legion. And he's like, oh, yeah, I knew she was there. Excuse me? You knew she was there the whole fucking time? And you didn't fucking tell me. What other lies are you keeping from me? What else are you doing? So who's right and who's wrong in this situation? You know, that's a long fucking time to keep a fucking secret like that. That's a long fucking time. Oh, we got an oak tree. Oh, now we're starting to get into oak trees. Don't see too many like this. These ugly, creepy oak trees. Oak tree. Oh. Yeah. Never give up, little leaf. Don't give up. Hold on, little guy. That's cool. I got to see some wildlife. Yeah, no shit, eh? No fucking shit. So, like, who's in the wrong? You know, this is another reason I can't talk to my dad. My dad said I'm a fucking liar. I'm a liar. Well, you've been lying to me for 20 odd some fucking years. You know? So who's wrong at the end of the day? Oh, I'm on the trail now. The winter trail. See, I just walked through the bush. Like, I just completely through the bush and I just walked onto the trail. Like, I'm never too worried about getting lost. Yeah, it should have been my decision. Should have. At least give me the option. You know, like, hey, by the way, your mom's over in Rivers. Yeah. Yeah. Give your sister a call. She'll tell you where she is. That's interesting. You know. But that's my dad having control. Even right now, and the reason I can't talk to my dad is he wants that iron fist. He thought I was going to be his puppet for his entire life. You know, do his things his way, and that's it. And now I'm starting to realize, you know, I had options growing up as a kid. I had options. I didn't have to follow his path. I could have went my own way. And I'm just realizing that at like 39 years old. So it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And then talking to my therapist, she asked me like, "Do you want to talk to your mom?" I don't know, like what would I have to say to her? You know, there's been so many lies, so many things I've heard about her. Is it worth even talking to her? And who's to say that she's not as narcissistic fucking freak as like my dad? Oh, here we go. This is good. Check this out. This is what I was waiting for. Oops. See, I was wondering why has nobody built a fort out here yet? You know, TP type shelter. Oh, somebody spent a half an hour to an hour doing this. Just collecting the wood would be a task because these trees are so tight together. Hmm. So I got to see some wildlife, got to see some structures, and I got to get some shit off my chest. Ugh. And another thing is, all these lies. Like, since I was at the age of 9, when I had that conversation with my mom, I made a decision at that moment in time, I'm never having kids. I never wanted to put my kids through that or anything close to that. Like, I know it sounds stupid and silly because even like, I know kids change people, blah, blah, blah. That's probably why people think I'm a fucking kid, because I don't have kids. I never grew up. Just stuck in this fucking body and this mind. And would I go back and have kids if I could go back in time? Probably not. Probably not. Do I have any regrets in life? No. No, I don't. Like, I went to AA meetings and stuff like that. And what is it? Trying to remember what step it is. Is it step 7 or step 9 where you have to bring up your grievances and then think about all the things that you regret doing? Well, tell you the truth, I regret nothing. I know it almost sounds selfish, and then being in AA and talking about that, it sounds selfish. Well, you have to regret something. No, I don't. Everything I did. And then my therapist, do I regret ever selling drugs to people? No, because I didn't offer them drugs. People came to me for drugs. You know, oh, here we go. The View. I never told people what I sold. People thought I just sold weed. I sold coke, ecstasy, like I said, the fucking rainbow of fucking drugs. And people would be like, "Hey, do you know where I could get this?" Blah blah blah. And I'd be like, "Okay, how much do you want?" They're like, well, well, can you get it? It's like, yeah. What do you want? And before you know it, they were asking me for drugs. Well, they were asking me for drugs in the first place. Check out this view. You mean the not regretting anything? Like, you feel the same way about that? There's Minnedosa, Manitoba. Can I get the dam? See, there's a string of lights. Can I get a better camera? See, this is where I wish StreamYard would let me zoom. I keep sending them emails. You should add a zoom feature while I'm doing lives. There's Heritage Village down there. It's I have a video of Heritage Village where I go around and I talk about all the stuff. I might go do that tomorrow if it's nice. I know it's a little repetitive. I've done it a couple times, but every time I go there and I talk about the buildings, I'm a little bit more clear and feeling like a kid thing. Why do you not have kids? Like, fuck, I don't even know what I. And you know what? Another reason is like, look at the fucking world nowadays. I couldn't imagine bringing a kid into this world. Like cell phones, tablets. Like you go to the grocery store and you see this kids sitting there. Yeah, they're not screaming. They're not being a fuss or anything, but yet their faces are planted in these tablets playing these stupid fucking games or watching shows like Bluey or what's the other one with the Bluey's a dog. What's the other one with the Paw Patrol? Like holy fuck. Here we go. I got a better view here now. The second hydroelectric dam in all of Manitoba was right here. Right here. It was just down here. They built this dam. There's a big dam right there. And the first hydroelectric dam was just down here in the corner. It was hydro station number 2. And it was DC powered. And the DC generator, one generator was 75 watts DC power. And if you know anything about DC power, it loses energy as it travels through hydro lines. So the farther the distance, the less power voltage you have at the end of the day. Like what's his name? Steve Martin. Just like Steve Martin. Fuck, I think he has like a 3-year-old and he's like what, 78, almost 80 years old, that guy. Like, dude, you'll be dead before your kid even fucking graduates. Like, how fucked up is that? That's another thing I couldn't do. Ugh, I'm gonna start heading back because as soon as that sun goes down, she gets bitter cold up here, especially being on top of the hill. Steve Martin, yeah, he's got lots of kids. Oh yeah, this would be a good place to go tobogganing. But you'd have to get up here first. There's a ski hill here too. It's called Ski Valley. One of the founder's sons who actually built the ski hill had just passed away not too long ago. Darcy. Beautiful person. One of the nicest fucking human beings you could ever meet in your life. So generous, so kind. But that's how it goes. You, if you're super nice, you die. If you're going to be a grouch and a pain in the ass and everyone else's ass, you're going to live forever. This is just a simple radio tower. This is one of the towers I was talking about. Let's go see what's in here. Surprised the door's open. Oh, actually, I should creep up on this slowly because I don't know what's going to be inside. What's funny, there's no hydro going to this. Oh, there is. There's hydro right there. Oh, that scared me. Sorry, insulation moved. I thought it was something alive. Check this out. What is that, an old whiskey bottle? Let's see if there's a name on it. Oh. What is this? It's like an amplifier. General Electric. It's a receiver of some sort. Or a transmitter. CQ, disable, monitor. Huh, interesting. Interesting. And then what are these? Ooh, these tanks. But, oh, there's a label on them. Sinclair. Sinclair. So what are these? I don't know. Oh, no way. They're giant capacitors. No way. That's fucking cool. Shouldn't actually touch those in case they're still electrified. Capacitor that size will fucking kill you. Yeah. That's exactly what they are. That's fucked up. That's cool. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I've done lots of shit. I'm pretty well knowledgeable about a little bit of everything. I hate when you go to some of these YouTube, like these like exploring in buildings, how they like pretend to know what they're talking about. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a nail. Don't cut your finger. Ouch. Can I see what's inside? Oh, there's a window? Oh, there's a big fucking hole in the side. I don't want to stick my fucking head in here, though. Hello? Any raccoon? Any trash pandas in here? Trash panda? Meow? Meow. I want to see what's in this one. So this goes up into there, too. Oh, shit. I fucking cut myself on that nail. What did I just say? Don't fucking cut myself. Fuck. And I took my first aid kit out of my backpack. Fuck. Yeah. Whatever. Tetanus. Hope you had your tetanus shot. Mm. Un moment. Hold on a second. Down. I'm gonna make a makeshift band-aid here. Check this out. Always come prepared. I know I took my first aid kit out of here. And keep your garbage. Don't leave it lying around. I hate when fucking people throw their garbage everywhere. Wet wipes. Or sanitary wipes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just wrap my finger in this sanitary wipe. Do I have a better one than that? That one's a little dried out. Oh, that one's nice. There we go. Always carry a bunch of these. If I'm ever in the hospital, I see these lying around in the patient rooms, I'll grab them. It's not stealing. Our taxpayers or our tax dollars pay for it. There we go. We're now got a nice wet one. Get the rest of that blood off of me. Well, since I have my backpack open, I'm gonna roll out a cowboy. Yeah, I'm quite like adverse to See, I'm always prepared for shit. We have like a festival here. It's called Rock in the Fields. and there's about 40,000 people that run through here. And normally I work the gate, and I work there for free. Well, I volunteer, so I'll work the gate doing security, and then once I'm done doing the gate, I go into the festival with my first aid kit. I bring water, Gatorade, my first aid kit with like big band-aids, stuff like that. What did I just do to my back? Oh, I got some sanitary wipe on my. What are you doing here now? There we go. In case people hurt themselves. I've only ever had to help one person. You'd think they'd have like St. John's ambulance. Oh, St. John's ambulance. Hey, can I do this? Cool, and that'll hold the band-aid on. I'm using the phone to hold my band-aid on because I don't have any tape. Normally I carry electrical tape for myself in case I hurt myself. And electrical tape makes a good Turner kit too. You just electrical tape, you can get it really tight. But I was saying about people who go searching through these buildings, and they're like, "Oh, look at this! It must be for something like that." It's like, and you're like, "Dude, you know, it's a breaker panel, you know, a transistor or something like that." I'm like, fuck. Here's another good view. Here, I got an ash on myself. I don't want to drop my ashes where I'm standing. Minnedosa, Manitoba. There's I don't know if you can see. Oh no, the sun's in the way. Straight out there, there's a bunch of steam coming out of a plant. It used to be a Seagram's plant. Job site band-aids, yeah, electrical tape or tuck tape. Tuck tape don't ever come off. But yeah, that used to be a Seagram's plant over there. Seagram's liquor. Ugh. And there's some history about Seagram's. The Seagram sisters, when their father died, they inherited hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. So what did they do with that hundreds of millions of dollars? They joined a cult called Nexium. Is it Rainier? I think his name was Rainier. Oh, fucking train. Fucking train. So Rainier had a cult called Nexium, and the Seagram sisters bought their way into this cult called Nexium. You can look this up, but it's not spelled Nexium. It's NX. If you put in Nexium cult, it'll come up, and his name is Rainier. And now the Seagram sisters are running this cult for him while he's in jail. They do really shady shit. They like brand you as part of the cult. They sexually abuse you, make you do like stupid, crazy things, like pretend you're a dog while they rape you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Man, if I had that hundreds of millions of dollars, the last thing I'd be doing is joining a cult. So what does the cult want after the day? Your money. And your soul. Ugh. But yeah, that's interesting. Now that plant, it's not Seagram's anymore. They make ethanol out of corn, which is a waste of money. I don't understand ethanol. Ethanol is Yeah, that chick from Smallville. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, that chick from Smallville. One of the people who ratted him out. Yeah. Kind of backtracking here. So yeah, ethanol. So that plant burns natural gas. So now you're burning natural gas to make ethanol. You're growing corn, so you need diesel, all the tractors to farm this corn. And then you need semi trucks to haul the grain to the plant to make ethanol. And they say that ethanol is environmentally friendly. Well, really, when you consider it at the end of the day, it's like a paper straw. A paper straw. Okay, how is that safe for the environment? Okay, now we're using like muriatic acid, we're using natural gas. You know what it takes to make paper? Like the amount of energy it takes to make paper? And this is going to be better for the environment. You know what? I don't care that somebody found a fucking sea turtle with a straw up its nose. Maybe the fucking turtle had a bad fucking week and it was doing some coke. You're like, fuck. To do and then some. Who knows? Maybe somebody shoved that straw in the turtle's nose to make a point. Point that doesn't make any sense. Depleting the land, yeah. And depleting food. That could be resources. That could be like put in our bellies. And ethanol is one of the dirtiest fuels ever. You know, anyone with a classic car, they'll go to the pump and look, see if there's ethanol in the fuel. Ethanol, if you have an old classic car run off a carburetor, ethanol eats brass. Also eats your brake or eats your fuel lines if you have rubber fuel lines. So really, it just destroys vehicles and it gums up your engine. My Porsche, I would never, my car hated ethanol. I remember one time I put 91 octane at some station and it wasn't 91 octane. It was 87 with ethanol. My car never ran fucking right. Took like another 3 refills for my Porsche to start running right. And yes, I still have my Porsche sitting in my barn out at the farm. I was thinking of selling it and then moving to Japan, move to Osaka, maybe become an English teacher, or maybe even start a little Ukrainian restaurant in one of those little restaurants they have. I think the Japanese would like that. As long as you serve beer, it really doesn't matter the food that you have. And then the cost of living in Japan is actually fairly half decent. I could get an apartment for about $250 a month. If I could get 10 grand from my Porsche, grab my passport, and I'd be gone to Japan. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that flight though. What is it, like 14 hours to Osaka? I'd have to land in Tokyo and take a train to Osaka. But I don't know if I'd go to Osaka or it starts with T. T. That's probably the best place to go. It's not a touristy place, and I find people are more friendly there. Well, by what I've heard, people are more friendly there because they don't see tourists. But it doesn't really matter where I go as long as I'm Canadian. I would disappear to Mexico, but I know too many people in Mexico. It'd be too easy to find me. No one would find me in, especially in Osaka. No one would fucking find me there. Really? That's hilarious. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, that is fucking bullshit. Yeah, just wear that toque of yours. And remember, it's a toque. Don't say it's a beanie or a hat. It's a toque. Oh, I really wish I could remember the name of that city. Starts with T, though. That's the place I'd go. I'd disappear, never to be found again. But my luck, I'd get hooked up with the Yakuza or something. They'd be like, hey, you're Canadian. You know what drugs are like. You want to sell drugs for us? It's like, okay, tattoo up my body. Let's get that Yakuza tattoo. Cover my whole fucking body, head to toe. Most of my tattoos you can't see. My tattoos are for me, not for other people. I got a couple brands too. Yes, I branded myself twice in one sitting. That was pretty interesting. Ugh. No, it's not Tokyo. It's like TSUINU something like that. TNC. It's like northern part of China or northern part of Japan. And another place I wouldn't be able to go is China. They'd find me real quick there. I know too many fucking Chinese. Very well connected Chinese too. It's funny, when I moved back from Quebec, about 2 weeks before I moved back from Quebec, someone had tried to kill somebody I knew because he is borrowing money. He's a Chinese fella with a business degree. He was bringing in money from China, hundreds of millions of dollars, and investing it into companies and businesses, and never seen a return. So these Chinese were pretty upset with him, and somebody tried to kill him. And then when I got back to Brandon, everyone's asking me, "Did you hear? Did you hear?" And I was like, "No." Well, so and so tried. Somebody tried killing so and so. And then next question was it you? I was like, hey, wasn't me. Wasn't me. I wasn't back yet. I wasn't back to town yet. And now this guy, he brings his kids everywhere with him. Why does he bring his kids with him? Because that's a big no-no. You don't go after somebody when they're with their kids. That's a biker code too. Don't put a hit on somebody when they're with their kids. That'll get you killed too. Oh, I got some headhunting stories for you in Quebec. I used to find people for a living in Quebec there for a little bit. Yeah, one guy, he owed $180,000. No one could find him. No one could find him. I found him in I'm not shitting you, probably 25 minutes. I was at knocking on his front door. And it's funny, I love kids. When you're looking for somebody, yeah. I just put the puzzle pieces together. And the puzzle pieces I had was a river ran through the backyard, a trampoline, and a little boy and a little girl. So I found the river and I started driving around. I found this house with a trampoline in the backyard. You could see the trampoline from the backyard, and there's this little boy and this little girl playing basketball in the driveway. So I stop and I yell out the window. I was like, "Excuse me, parlez-vous anglais?" "Oh, we speak English." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay." And I'm like, "Hey, do you know so and so?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, he's inside." I'm not a very big guy. I'm only 5'5". So I went up to the door, and it's a glass screen door. And so comes and answers the door, and he sees me through the screen door. And at this moment in time, he knows I seen him, and he had to open the door. He had to. He had no fucking choice. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, hi, Robin." I was like, "Hey, so and so." And he's like, "You probably want a beer, right? You want a beer? You want to come inside? I'll grab you a beer." So go inside, sit down at the island in the kitchen, crack my beer, and I give him the lowdown. I was like, "Hey, Just let you know, I was hired to find you. And just letting you know, I'm not going to do anything to you. But as soon as I leave here, the next people that are going to show up here are going to be some very unkindly people, and people that are a lot more bigger and more vicious and more ruthless than me. So you better pay up. And we took a drive, talked a little bit more, and I tried to assure him that nothing would happen, but that's not how it was going to be. But later on, he ended up paying his $180,000. He had it paid up within a month. So that's one of my headhunting stories. I'm not going to tell you what I got paid for that, though. When I moved to Quebec, I had $80,000 cash when I went there from doing dirty work. I kind of miss doing dirty work. It's fun. The thrill. Oh, please don't hit me. 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 Oh, I hate walking with traffic. Thank God. Yeah, I need a kid. Yeah, no. I wouldn't be able to do the things I did. And then if I did have a kid, I'd have to worry about them. That's another thing. I have to worry about if they're going to be safe. There's actually a documentary about a drug dealer who never did get caught. He's a Canadian guy from, was it Toronto? And he actually got kidnapped. And then he had to put life insurance policies on his kids. And then, yeah, he actually did a video recording back in the day, and this is in the early 90s, where he had his kids explain their height, their weight, their eye color and stuff, but he had his kids being filmed while they're talking about their uniqueness, to describe them. And yeah, if you email me, I'll send you that link. That's an interesting documentary. That's here. You know what? Go down here. I'll do a little chit chat. Here, let's try something here, Mudslinger. See, this is what I like about this StreamYard here. Come on, why won't you let me do this right now? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I fucked up. Check this out, man. This is what I like about StreamYard. Click on that, man. We can do a private chat if you want to. Yeah, just click on that, and I can invite people while I'm doing lives. This is what I like about StreamYard. I should have done that earlier, man. Totally slipped my mind. At least I remembered how to, or at least I remembered to put people's comments up. I always forget to put people's comments up. Oh, see how my fingers do. Nothing I had before. Oops, shit. There we go.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what up, buddy? That's cool. That was really fast and simple and easy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty nice using StreamYard, man. And since I'm here, I'm going to do this right now and save this Oh, there you go.
See if I can turn
Actually,
the volume up. I had headphones on. That's why you probably couldn't hear me at first. My headphones are a piece of crap. Uh, but no, that's cool. It's cool. I was just getting ready to head out and grab some overpriced dinner. Uh, well, yeah, you can see this is my messy desk with all my trinkets and gizmos and gadgets all over it. But
your collection of stuff all over the place.
my collection of things from the last, however, whatever last projects that I abandoned in the middle of. That's cool. That's cool. It's been a cool hike so far. I like it, man.
Yeah, it's
And
not too bad, and you can flip it around and everything too.
yeah, I guess I can. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
this is
options here.
relatively new. And if you pay for StreamYard, there's way more features that you can do too.
Wait, so where'd you get to? Did you get to an inside place? Or no, is
I'm
that the
just sitting
sky?
in the bunker right now outside of an apartment.
Okay, gotcha. I couldn't tell. It's a tiny window right now. I turn it sideways a little bigger.
No,
That's,
the wife is working right now, so
well, I'm worn out. It's been, I don't know what it is. I haven't been able to get back in the groove since I got back from Canada. I've been back like a week, and it feels like it's been like 2 days. Yeah, trying to find some more light here.
yeah. When I go to Mexico, it always take me like a week to get resettled back in.
Yeah. I'm trying not to read too much into it. Just like go with the flow. I get a little sensitive about my state of being. Like, what's wrong? What do I need to do to change things? Well, yeah, I just need to like just chill. Just sometimes you need to recover.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I was lucky to get this therapist, and I don't have to pay for her. Once a week, I go see her. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. So is it? I guess it's Canadian mental health care is good, pretty
It's
navigatable.
hard to get into. Like I
Hmm.
was very lucky. Like I was referred into it through somebody else. It actually went through Addictions Foundation is how I got a hold of her, which is
Okay.
interesting. But we don't talk about addiction or anything like that. We just talk about fucking problems.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I've never in my adult life. I haven't had a therapist, but probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Uh, it always helps. It always helps to talk it out for sure. Like,
And she's really good. Like if something's not working, like she tries different things. It's like this isn't working. Like the last therapist I ever talked to when I was younger, it was like this is how it has to be done. We have to follow step by step. And I was like, well, that doesn't fly with me.
mm,
Like this isn't working. And with this therapist, it's like, okay, let's try something different. We can try something different. Like this is unreal.
yeah, yeah. That's cool. How long has that been going on? How long have you been
Uh,
seeing?
about 6 months. Been talking with her.
Nice. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't watch too much of your channel. I watched like maybe one or two videos, just briefly. Like I don't know. I just wasn't. I wasn't. It wasn't in the right time to sit down and commit. But I
My
forget which
channel
one
has
it was.
changed so much over the years.
Yeah, I bet over the years, huh? So you've been at it for years.
Yeah, since 2013.
Nice. Yeah. It's a. I don't know, man. It's a. Shit changes. I like to look at people's channels and just like see the evolution and stuff. But I didn't look too far back on yours.
It's nice having a wrench too, and then you can like go and check out other people's channels.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, I can't. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. Maybe it's not a good place to talk about it, but I don't know. I don't know anything you've heard about like the whole Mark situation. But whenever you say wrench, whenever anybody says wrench, it always reminds me of Mark, like because he's like a wrench explorer. Fucking
Yeah, you
wrenches
can't
into
just hand
everything.
out wrenches like candy. It doesn't work
Yeah,
that way.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. One of these days I'll have to address the shit that happened, but I'm not going to do it until I'm forced to.
When you're ready, man. When you're ready.
Nothing crazy happened. It's just the overall situation was just.
Yeah, just headache.
I've been gotten myself into situations like that before, and been very long term. And this time I was just like, nope, just done. So. But anyway, I'm being stupid. I'm not going to talk about it because he might be listening. But not that I really care. That's weird though. Yeah, you'll have to send me, if you know his channel, you have to tell me what it is, just so I can keep it away sometime. How far are you from back at home? Are you still a good walk?
I'm here right now. This is
where
I'm
now.
staying.
Okay, yeah. You're like this big right now. So I can. There you go.
This is where I am right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm staying with Sandra right now till I can find my own place.
And who's Sandra? I think that must have been the other person in the video.
Sandra? No, that's Red Lady. She's she was married to a YouTuber that I followed religiously there for a while, and he kind of went off the rails. And yeah, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. He's hard to listen to now, and I don't know. He went a little manic. Does that make any sense? Like he had a good channel, and then it just went south really bad.
It's a really unique experience, man. I don't know. Like I've always wanted to get into YouTube, and it's always been like that pipe dream. You're like, oh, I could do that, and then like, it just for whatever reason, I decided to jump into it. But I can see it's had a drastic effect on me. I don't know how you feel about that, but like even just the 3 months I've been doing it, like not negative, but like I feel like I almost feel like I've aged like a couple years. Like I don't know.
I'm more social now after doing this for years. Like I used to be a complete introvert. I was completely, I'd stay to myself, keep to myself, and I don't know. It kind of helps me. It's like kind of like my therapy a little bit.
I feel the same way. I said similar things just to many people so far. Just like,
yeah,
and then live streaming. I mean, I haven't done anything else besides live streaming. I don't know. I know you've done interview stuff, or I don't know how many of those you've done, but
I've
I haven't
done
done any
two so
scripted
far.
stuff.
I've done two so far.
Two
I was
so far,
supposed
okay.
to do one on Wednesday, but Josh did a live because what the hell? Okay, that's weird. Josh just got 30,000 subs finally after 3 years of hard work.
Who's Josh?
Breakfast cereal.
Oh! You know what? I saw you promo him. I saw you like do a little shout out to him. I looked into it, and I like that shit. I like true crime stuff. I just didn't check out his channel yet. That sounds cool.
It's kind of satirical. You got to go back and start from the beginning where he talks about like BTK and Willie Picton. Like some of his older stuff where he's on the couch is quite comical.
Okay.
But
No, I'll look
now
into it.
Now he's getting a little bit more serious about it though.
30,000, man, that's crazy. So, but he makes long form stuff, or is it a live show, or?
No, it's what he does. He started off as cinematography. Like now he's a director. He does like documentaries and stuff as side gigs, short films. But this is like a little side gig that he's doing that he wanted to do personally himself because he was into true crime. So
okay, I gotcha.
So
no, yeah. So he's really he's in it. Like that's his life is like videography and creating stuff. Yeah.
You could see like the studio he had before the green screen room. It was a warehouse of green screen with the rounded corners. It was unreal, man. But he just
like the Hollywood thing that I always hear about. Like I know that those are like actual TV screens now or something that they have, but it sounds pretty similar. It sounds like you could do at least similar stuff. Yeah.
Oh, the stuff he does is just unreal. Yeah, it's like his newer video, like where did all the serial killers go? That kind of
Yeah.
gives you a spectrum of how big that green screen room is that he has.
Okay. No, I'll have to look. I meant to look into it, and then I just life happened. Yeah.
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's from Ontario. I've been with him since day one, and I've
Nice.
always been telling him, just keep at it, man, keep at it. Like one of these days, it's gonna pop. That algorithm's gonna kick. And finally, just within the last week here, like 30,000 subs from like 2,000. Like his
Oh no
channel
shit.
just
Okay.
blew up.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I think about that, like how long it would take, and what the fuck I'm even doing. Just walking, walking in the woods. Like it was never supposed to be anything.
But it
I don't
works
know.
for you. That's the thing. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
It works. It works. I want to like, yeah, I want to like expand and try out different things and all that, and just
Yeah, for sure.
because I never really intended to do like walks in the woods. Like I could tell you the whole story, but I would tell it's a. I guess you've been telling stories, but no, I was helping out this other streamer for a while. Like I just got into streaming. I had all this time on my hands. I mean, I got into watching streams. I didn't get into streaming yet, and then I met this weird guy who was like very green. He just started streaming, and I have a little bit of computer knowledge, so I was trying to help him like set up his Discord and just like oh, maybe I can like stream vicariously with this guy, and just like see what it's all about. And then he wasn't listening to anyone's advice, and he wasn't taking it. He was just like real negative, and like nothing's working,
Mm.
nothing's working. I can't, like, no, we can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not good with computers. Blah blah blah. Just like always had a negative answer for everything. And so I started
Yeah.
to like, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go out and do. I was trying to get him to like do something on stream. Just like you got to do something. You can't just sit there. You can't which I'm wrong about. I guess lots of people do just sit there, but but his numbers were bad, and I didn't know anything about it. So I was just like, well, maybe you got to look at all these other people. That you got to do something. You got to have something. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you can't just do nothing all the time. And anyway, so I started walking in the woods, and then I kind of fell in love with it, and I was like, okay, well, this is cool. I like. It's like I'm hiking with people. It's like I got a couple, like a line of people behind me I can talk to while I'm hiking and whatever.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it just felt good.
People probably think you're crazy though, eh? When you're walking, talking to yourself.
Yeah, well, I mainly get like dirty looks, like I farted or something. Like people really have this animosity towards streamers. That's just like built, and it's always like some 40-year-old like soccer mom, like Karen cut lady who's just like, "Mm." I'm like, hi, how are you doing? And they're like, mm, okay. Like,
I
man, they're
run
really
into the
like
same
the
thing
lowest
when
of
I'm
the low
walking
class.
around.
The untouchable streamers.
That's fun.
But a lot of people are nice, but I think it's a majority of people. I think half of it is people just like not. There's like a knee jerk reaction, like I don't want to be on camera, and I don't want to be on camera because I've seen people say that they don't want to be on camera, and so now I don't want to be on camera because like it's just like the thing. The thing to do is to not be on camera when people are filming.
Yeah, I run into a lot of that too. Are you
Yeah, yeah,
filming? Are you recording right now? It's like, I'm not recording you. Calm the fuck down. It's like,
yeah. Yeah, and then just like going inside places, like I don't usually like to go inside places, but and you're not allowed to anyway, technically. But I always like to pretend that I'm on like a Zoom call whenever I'm streaming inside somewhere.
oh,
So if
okay.
anybody asks, I'm just be like, oh, I'm video chatting, whatever. I'm like uh personal shopper. I'm shopping for some disabled lady. you know.
Yeah, and that changes the whole spectrum right there. Their personality just changes. It's like, oh,
Mm.
okay, that's fine.
But also like yeah, it's nice to have like a backup. I mean, I'm sure I could just be like, I don't fucking care. I'm a streamer. Fuck you. But like for me, like to have like an excuse is like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just on a Zoom call. Yeah, it kind of helps me relax a little bit. But
That's funny.
but yeah, man, like yeah, whatever. I got to find something sustainable. I got to like something I can. I mean, walking in the woods is fine and everything, but like between working and or trying to work and trying to do that and other stuff, it's like I want to have time to like research. I'm just making excuses right now. It's like research and stuff, like Like, well, what's
So
the next thing going to be about? Because it can't just always be like, I'm in the woods. Hello. Like, because like, the regulars come in, and I want to do something for people, keep it interesting. I don't know.
that's why I started interviewing people. I just
Hmm.
ask. I send out emails and I just throw it out and see what sticks. And luckily, I've known Josh for like 3 years, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm on board." I was like,
Nice, nice.
"Sweet,
And I guess start with people that that you're comfortable with, and then you could
yeah."
take
And
on
then people
anybody.
that don't have the views, like I'm trying to promote like them up a little bit. Get them some extra views.
Hmm. You're interviewing me right now.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah. I need some views. uh, but no, things dropped off. I don't know. My numbers went down. I don't know. It was really weird. I was like doing it twice a day for a month, and then I did that big flooring job, and then I like had to stop for a couple of weeks, and after that, things just like reset back to
Yeah, that's a
back to
big
square
thing
one.
is consistency.
Yeah, yeah.
Consistency, like pick a time and a day of the week and just stick to it and be constant. Like try not to be late, be very punctual, stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
that's a big thing with people. Like they expect you to be there every week at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. And I was keeping that up for a while, and whatever, it got me where I am, and then I was running out of money, had to work again, had to get life going again, and it's like, it's
Yeah.
all just brand new and crazy. Yeah, still,
Yeah, I gotta
it's
get a
still barely
job
been
here
3 months,
soon.
huh?
I gotta get a job here soon. Now that my wrist is better, but I can't go back to construction. Like I'm done. Like it sucks because that's all I've ever known.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, yeah. I mean, fuck. What else? Could be the could be the general contractor, right? You just have to.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, yeah, that's it's. I could say the same about myself, but I don't do it. Why? Because it's a fucking. It's a whole thing. You have to actually know about what you're talking about and what you're doing all the time. It's not easy.
I tried
Yeah,
working
that's
for a
all
lumber
the older
yard,
people in
and
my life. It's like, why don't you just be the guy in charge? Like, oh, I didn't think of that. It's like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how hard it is to get a position like that to be in
yeah, yeah,
charge.
yeah. Or just be your own general contractor for your own small business. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, whatever. It's possible. It's doable. But
Yeah, like
like,
I got side jobs and stuff I can be doing right now, which I should probably get on top of them right now before it snows. I got to
yeah,
redo a
winter.
bunch of golf greens on a mini putt for a guy I've known since I was like 4 years old.
Doing what? I mean, I heard about where, but what would you be doing?
Golf greens, like for a mini putt,
Oh,
replacing all
oh, oh, oh.
the
Just working the
AstroTurf.
grass.
Yeah,
I've worked at one of those places before. There's a it's whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, job's a job. A job's a job. I
so
miss
this
I
guy's
miss
a
having a job
millionaire, but
actually
he's
like that.
cheap as like.
Turn this. For some
It's
reason, my
funny. I
volume's
always put an extra 20% on his bill, and then he's like, "Oh, can I like give you this much instead?" It's like, I don't know. It's like, "Oh, come on, Rob. You know me. You've known me since you're a kid, man. You can give me a deal." It's like,
huh.
"Okay, I'll knock off 20%." Okay, that's a deal. So I always just put an extra 20% on his bill.
Wow. Yeah, good call. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I have known you that long. Yeah.
Uh, this
No, that's
guy,
cool.
he had this really good business. It was this fancy restaurant, and he lost it in a poker game. Yeah, and it
Man,
was
dude.
something crazy. Like oh, I can't remember the hand he had, but he lost his whole business. Yeah, and then
Fuck.
the
Yeah, I've
doctor
heard
who
about
won
people
on him.
losing restaurants that way. I don't know
He,
anybody, but I've heard about it.
oh, yeah,
And
there's a lot of
that's when the
underground
biker
stuff
gang
that
gets
happens
involved.
around here.
Yeah. Hmm.
But The reason I don't want to go do a job for that guy is because connections, and I just want to keep my head low again. Like, I like being quiet. I like people not knowing where I am. I like being a ghost. Oh, no, you can just hit that thing again. Hey, you can just hit that link again. I'm gonna grab my backpack. Actually, I'm gonna have another smoke. And there was light. Only reason I don't like sitting here because it's loud. Oh. Oh, it's all good. Well, well, here, just email me, man. Go into my homepage there. Email me. I'll send you my phone number, and we'll stay in contact, man. Oh, I like what you're doing, and I'd like to support you as much as I can. And then I'll send you that StreamYard starter pack, and then it'll give you a few little extra options instead of going directly straight to StreamYard. But I'll end this live here, and yeah, email me, and I'll send you that thing. Oops. No. Oh. Oh, I have to do this now. Another fellow lost his wife's Harley and a hand too. Oh, no way. No way, that sucks. I'd never bet my bike on anything. Yeah, email me, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take off here. 2-4. Take her easy, bud. We'll probably go live again tomorrow afternoon sometime. I'm gonna go back to Heritage Village and go show you guys some stuff. Yeah, you're 2-4. This one's for you. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh. Ooh. It's funny that he put his wife's bike up on the poker hand and not his. Figure that one out. Oh, yeah, I could see her being real pissed. But anyways, I'm out of here, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon sometime. I'm gonna go to Heritage Village and I'll show you guys the hydro station and some of the old handmade buildings and some of the old school places or schoolhouses. Cool. Hey, everyone, have a great night and don't do anything I used to do. Okay. See you. Peace out. Love you all.